Hello, hello, hello. Right, so as the title suggests, I am going to my sister's today. So I thought we'd do a get ready with me. We'll see who comes in. So first of all, hyaluron expert. Part of me though feels, let's have a look at my skin. Part of me feels like, yeah, I think we can do that. I don't know if it's this that's breaking me out, so I need to test it. Let's put it on the face. So currently in the UK it's 4 o'clock. Normally I'm at her house for 4 o'clock, but I'm having severe problems with my knee, and as you can see, I'm not ready yet. I've had quite a busy day. Well, a busy couple of days. Yesterday I went to the job centre, went out to eat with my mum. Went into TK Maxx for a few bits. The haul is going to be on the other channel. Like, I've just created a new channel. I'm going on this curly girl journey, and I didn't think you guys would want to see it. I mean, some of you might. Yeah, some of you might want to see the other channel, especially if you've got wavy, naturally curly hair like mine. If you do want to support me on there, I'd love it. I'd love your support. Some of you are already doing it. I have put it on my community tab here, but the channel name is Embracing My Curls. So it's like at, and then you don't have to put the at symbol in, by the way. It's capital E and then embracing, capital M, and then capital C. I didn't actually realise it, but quite a few people have that channel name, which is hardly surprising, isn't it, for like curly girls that want to put the content out. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. There's an intro on the channel, but it's also in my community tab here. So you just need to click the link and it will take you over to that channel anyway. I did actually have that channel originally for a channel name called Andy's Book Reviews, but I never put a book review up. I don't have time to read books, not with my YouTube channel. And when I do these other videos, I don't think they're going to be really, really regular. I don't know how often I'm going to do them. But I've got loads of ideas just spinning around in my head. So really looking forward to seeing, seeing what kind of comes of it. Even if nothing comes of it, it'd be nice to look back in a year and for me to say, like, where my hair journey has got me to. So that's the SPF on. What are we doing now? All this. I always do this part first. So now we're going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. Wow, there's really not much of this left at all. Just under here. I hope you're all doing well. Everything just feels rushed. For me today, it feels rushed. So I'm going to try and not rush this video because you guys deserve much more than that. But also I'm not going to prolong it either. So right, going in with a favourite. We all know this is my favourite. Prep and Perfect Pore Smoothener. Now, if you're regular to my lives, You really don't need me to tell you what the name of this primer is, because I use it constantly. It's just like, I say this in every single video as well, it's like a miracle worker. Morag, hi. How are you? See if this is dried, because this is where I like to put it the most, underneath the eye there. Yeah. I mean, I like this primer that much, then I've got 5 backups of it. Excessive, I know, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, right? And 4 of them was only £2 each. Right, so that's that done. Right, so now foundation is the tricky part, because I really don't know which one to wear. I don't really want to use any of my Shop My Stash stuff yet, because you'll see it prior to it going on the channel. It's going up tonight. This isn't Shop My Stash, I don't think. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's use this, because I don't think I've used it yet, and it is fairly old. I need to figure out if it's still good. So it's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. It's got an SPF of 50 in it. That won't be working now because it's that old, and it's in the shade 095 Fair Porcelain. So this one came into my project pan, my 24 in 2024. That's on the channel now, so I can use this one just to show you, what it looks like. Ooh, I've got a chest infection, so a bit rough at min. Hope you're okay. I'm loving watching vids on catch up. Oh, thank you for catching up on my videos. I'm sorry you're not feeling well though. I better shake this up. Sucks, doesn't it? I hate being sick. You with your chest infection, me with my burning kneecap. I just thought I'd do this live. I had no intention of doing it again. Like the other day, I had no intention of doing it. But I thought, well, I'm getting ready anyway. So I may as well. It doesn't actually smell like it's gone bad, this foundation. Airport germs. Oh, they're the worst, aren't they? How was it, though? How was your holiday? I saw your Facebook videos. You look like you was having fun. What happened to me? Yeah, that's what I'd like to know, Morag. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. My sister's got this new sofa, and I banged into it, and I forgot I banged into it, and it hurt pretty bad at the time. And she's like, oh, do you not remember when you banged into my sofa, though? Could you not have done it then? The x-ray results came back, and they're saying it's degenerative. What else did they say? It was degenerative. I can't even get my words out. Degenerative something or other, which basically means osteoarthritis. So she was like, the receptionist was like saying, oh, the doctor's not called to see you. And I said, the thing is, it burns. I've got a burning sensation in my kneecap. And I've noticed like the pain is travelling right on my knee at the minute. So she said, so what do you want to do? Do you want to see a doctor? Well, hello. Ding, 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 ding. Of course I want to see a doctor. And you said, well, I can't get you in now till next week. This was at the beginning of this week. And I said, right, okay, it's fine. So I'm going, I think, next Thursday. So I don't know. They'll probably try and give me tablets again. Like, they gave me diclofenac last time, which is quite a strong painkiller. And I looked it up. I looked at the pamphlet that they give you inside the tablets. And it was talking about seizures. Well, not seizures. Well, yeah, kind of. I just thought, I'm not taking it. I'm not risking it. It didn't say seizures, it said something else, and I don't like that word, so I'm not going to say it. Do you know the one that begins with F? That isn't seizures. It's the same thing, but, you know, that one. They say it in the hospital all the time, and I just don't like it. Or they have in the past, when I've had a seizure, which hasn't been for 25 years now. Right, so that looks nice. I didn't put a glowy product on, did I, underneath? But it doesn't matter. I just need a concealer. I'm running so low on my concealers as well. After this one, and I've nearly, like you can see all the window in here, I've got 2. I want to get that NYX one. That NYX serum. Everyone raves about it. I've done a swatch of it in Boots, and to me it doesn't like it. I don't know why everyone's raving about it, but I want to at least try it before, you know, I'm giving it a bad name kind of thing. Has anyone tried it? Have you tried it, Morag? Or anyone coming into the live later on after this has gone out? Let me know what your thoughts are on it. I do like a concealer that's thin, like a thin consistency. I couldn't use anything like Tarte Shea Tape. Not with my age. I'm getting older now and it needs to be thin. Otherwise it's just going to make the under eyes look bad. Right, let's do the brows. I'm going to put this lip oil on as well by Technique. It says it's a plumping lip oil. I don't think it is. Doesn't tingle. Not the lips anyway, it tingles the back of the throat sometimes. Right, I'm going in with this Smashbox Photo Op Eyeshadow Trio for the eyebrows. I can actually show you this, how well I've done with it. So I've used all that one, and then I've hit pan here, and then this one here, I don't use that. So done quite well. Can show you, like, because I've already put the Project Pan video out. My eyes are watering. Oh no, that's a shame. Who left that sofa there? I know. Well, it was completely different to her last one. And obviously I was used to the last one that she had. And that's how I felt when I bumped into it. I'm like swearing at the sofa, you know. I know the words you mean. I didn't buy makeup and there was a shop called Golden Rose, but way too expensive. Golden Rose. Was that makeup related? Okay. Let's get this Juvia's Place brow gel on. My brow routine just doesn't change until, like, obviously I run out of things and then it will change. Like brow products, I've only got one of each thing. Well, I've got like a P. Louise. What is it called? Oh, my eyes watering. Let me see if I can find it in here. Yeah, it's here. I've not used it in ages. So I used to use this before this. And this one is called P. Louise Hold You Down Brow Fix. So I'll go back to using that after the brow gel. See, I've hit pan on it. I did really well. But I just went to using this. Because I got this really, it was a really cheap price at Superdrug. Because they discontinued Juvia's Place. I don't know what it is with Superdrug discontinuing everything. First it was Flower Beauty, then Juvia's Place, then Uma Beauty by Sharon C. It's like, why? Yeah, Turkish brand, way too expensive. And everything had big glitter and a big no. I don't blame you. Did you not get anything from Duty Free? I like to shop at Duty Free, me, when I go away. Right, let's put some powder on. And last time I went away, it was really good because it was the first time I got to go to Sephora. I'd never been to a Sephora before. So that was when I was in Portugal. I'm going to go into the Hydra setting powder. And also, I'd never been into a Kiko before. And now they've got one in Manchester, in the Arndale Centre. And then, obviously, we can shop at Sephora whenever we want now, can't we? Because it's online. And also, there's one. I don't know if it's there yet. Or if it's coming soon. There's one coming to the Trafford Centre in Manchester. Personally, that's still too far away from me. You know, it would be a bus into the city centre from here, then either a train into Manchester or then I'd need to get 2 buses into Manchester from where I am here. So it would be easier to get the train into Manchester because otherwise it would be 3 buses from here. And then once you're in Manchester, then it's another bus to the Trafford Centre. I'm not going to do that. I was speaking to Jane and she's like, yeah, but I like seeing things up close and personal. And I get it, you know, that because that's me. But yeah, I'm just not going to do it. If I lived closer, I would. And if I drove, I would. Oh, I need to get this elsewhere. Hi, Joy. How are you? It has been a long time, hasn't it? Thanks for coming into my live. I'm okay. I was just complaining about my knee, Joy. Mum bought me Coco Chanel Noir. No. But I resisted on makeup. Mum wanted Dior Lippy till she saw the price. She's like, that's crazy. Yeah, Mum, not Revlon. Prices in here. How much are the lippies now by Dior? Because I have got a couple, but I've not bought one in a while. I'm doing good. Just quit my job so I have some free time until I find another one. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it really terrible? Where did you work? What company was it? I'm curious if we've got one in the UK. I'll avoid it if we do, because I'm job hunting at the moment. $40, what? I'm just seeing if I can, right, so I've got one here. £45 for something like that. This is a really nice colour, actually. It's like, I wouldn't say it's like balmy. It is like a balmy in a sense, but yeah, that's it there. And I've got a couple of others. I think just one more, actually. I think I used the other one up. £45 for lipstick. Are they crazy? No, it wasn't terrible. I love my job. I was bartending, but the owners lied to me and we had an agreement. They broke it, so I walked out. Oh, I'm sorry. Sounds bad. Doesn't sound, like you say, it doesn't sound terrible, but obviously if the company that you work for and you trust them are lying to you, then what can you do? I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. It's in the shade Tan Lines. This is part of Shop My Stash, so you are seeing this one. I've not used it in a while, but look at the pan there. Right, where are you? Brush. What's here? Dalaman Airport is second most expensive airport in the world. It was £11 for small latte in Subway. My daughter was £25 for 6-inch smub and a small cork, Craid and Crazy on. What? I've been to that airport, but that was years ago. I didn't notice it was that expensive, but I wasn't paying. I don't know where we went. Fry food. I've not been on holiday for so long. It's a joke. I'm going on a little break in August with my mum. So that'll be exciting. Are you kidding me? £6 for Twix? Oh, I'm laughing because I'm shocked. Are you actually joking? How can they charge those prices? And you can't even take your own stuff in. Like, as you going through customs, security and that, there's normally shops, isn't there? Do they not have a Boots or something like that where you can get a sandwich from at a cheaper price? Because most airports do, don't they? I was working at a small dive bar that wasn't that busy. I'm a seasoned bartender, experienced. I was working 2 days by myself and 2 with someone else. I was never supposed to have another. We booked Mallorca already for next May. Blimey, Morag. So lucky. Bartender on the 2 days I worked myself, but they decided to hire another girl and put her on my days, so I worked. Don't actually blame you for doing that. Nope, and six for small bottle of water. Security is so tight there. I bet it's like security in Paris. It's very tight there as well. And when I remember when I went to New York, oh my gosh. It was the same. It was the same when I went to Paris. They were stood there with rifles, and it's like, okay, that's scary. Obviously, yeah, I'm putting that in the wrong drawer. Obviously, I understand why they do it, why they have to do it. So, okay, let me get some powder bronzer for over the top. And I've been using this little self-made palette that I've made up. So we've got my Tanya Bear bronzer there, Tanya Bear blush there. These are both Benefit. That's Benefit. That's Tarte. Those are Tarte, sorry. And then this one's Primark. So I'll probably just use this as my face products for today. Because I definitely want to get this out because it's taking a lot of room up. It's like a big square pan. Look there. Definitely want to use that up as soon as possible. They're confiscated Aiden's big bottle of Coke. Nicole didn't know and brought stuff from a shop. Yet they were okay with food, snacks. Normally, like when I've been on holiday, it doesn't matter where I go. Even if it's just water, they take it off you. They say either drink it, like, and if you've got a great big bottle, you can't just gulp that down, can you not? Drink it or give it, or leave it here. And or even like in the past, they'll say throw it in the bin just over there. Because like most countries are very, very strict about what you can actually take past security. It's the same when it comes to products. You have to get those bottles, don't you? Or you have to take like travel products that's under a certain amount of weight. I can't remember what it is. That's why, you know, Primark do those. Basically, that it comes in a bag and it comes like with small bottles that you can put creams in and things like that. Because then you know you're going to be okay and it won't get taken off you. Because there's nothing worse, is there, when you pay a fortune for your cosmetics or your creams in portions and they take it off you. But what can you do? You can't just say, no, you're not having it, because then you wouldn't be allowed back into the country. Yeah, she didn't know. I thought it was sealed. It's 100ml Coke, was 2 litre. Well, yeah, it's grim. I mean, I love travelling, but the restrictions are very, very grim, I think. Yeah, I'm going to be doing neutrals, so it has to be a neutral blush. I've been going in with this. So that one there, Rockature, and I'm sure this one's Gold Rush, but I can't be 100% sure. I'm sure it is, though. Because they're really the only 2 neutral blushes in there. I mean, there's a peach one. But I don't want peach. I don't even like peach blusher. I could probably take that out of here. It's not that I don't like it. I'm more of a pink girl these days. Pink to make the boys wink. Oh my gosh, the other day I was talking to this guy and he was quite a bit older than me. I'm 46. And he was, what, so 57. And my mum's like, oh, he's too old for you. And I'm like, no, let's just give him a chance. I'll read that comment in a minute more. I said, let's just give him a chance. So I gave him the chance, and everything was fine for 2 days. Everything was fine. There was no kind of like sexual innuendo. And hang on a minute, I just need a brush for the highlighter. So we was talking back and forth. He grew up near me, so we had a lot of things in common. I didn't know him because of that age difference. He went to the same primary school as me. He went to the same high school as my brother, my older brother. My older brother's 9 years older than me. So I had this vision of them knowing each other. And then, you know, we was just talking about oh my gosh. We was just talking about my name. And he's like, it's because on my Facebook it says Andrea Sky, and then it says my surname. So Sky is a kind of a nickname my mum gave me when she was in hospital. I had some like really copper eyeshadow on my eyes, so my eyes looked really, really blue. Because that's what orange does. Like, it just makes my eyes look pop. And she said, oh, your eyes are as blue as the sky. So ever since then, it's said Andrea Sky and then my surname on my Facebook. And he said, is your surname Sky? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, that's what it says on this Facebook dating. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. And then he went to have a look at my Facebook profile, and he said, you've got quite a lot of Facebook pages. And I said, no, I only use one. And he said, you've got a vlogging one, which I did many, many years ago, and it's still up. What I need to do is just delete them. Delete all the ones that I don't use anymore. One of them got hacked, and rather than sort that out, I just created another account, which was good for me in the long run, because now I only have friends on my Facebook page that I really want there, that I know, that I communicate with often. So that was that anyway. And I went to him. I honestly, right, I feel like, you know, if you've been watching me long enough, you'll know my personality. And, you know, I do like to have a bit of banter. And I honestly said this. I hope it doesn't come across bad in any way, but I honestly said, wow, what are you doing stalking me? I didn't think he was stalking me for 1 minute. But he's kind of like, and he got so het up over it, you know, he was starting to lose his crap over it. And then he's like, wow, stalking you, doesn't everyone do this? I said, well, I don't do it, LOL. And I was putting LOL after everything I said to him. LOL, you know, we all know what LOL means. And I've not heard from him since. And I told my mum, and she said, it's too old for you anyway, Andrea. And I said, I know. I said, but he's so grumpy. So that was that. Right, let's look at these comments. Lesson learned, couldn't believe the security company, the security compared to Aberdeen Airport. They also shout at you quite abruptly. I must look dodgy. I got patted down twice, LOL. When I went, I can't remember what country we was travelling to. It might have been Ibiza, back in the day. And I was very, very young because I was still taking syrup medication rather than tablet medication. So I would have been about 26, 27, and me and my ex had gone to Ibiza, and basically my medication was in my, in my bag that I took onto the flight with, and they looked at it and they said, you don't know what we stopped you for yet? And I said, you know, I've got nothing to hide. And then they said, well, what's this? And I said, it's my medication. And they said, well, what for? And I said, I've got epilepsy. And they said, right, okay. Why is it not in its box? Because I had one bottle out of its box. And I said, so I can get it, so I can take it easy. And they said, okay, we'll let you off this time. And I'm like, what? Let me off this time? So that was that. So I do know how it is. And I just get so frustrated with them. But they are, what you've got to remember is they are just doing their jobs. I mean, they must see some sights, you know, so. It sucks travelling here in the States too by plane. My husband flew from California to Michigan and he had to leave behind all his personal need items and a couple of presents they wouldn't let him take. My goodness, did he never get them back either, Joy? Hi, Grace. Hi, Jamie. Don't worry about being late. It was an unplanned one. I didn't know whether I was going to do this one or not. Just because I've been a bit stressed about a comment that I got in yesterday's, not even yesterday's, in a previous unplanned one, which wasn't great. That's why it says on this one, please no hate. Because I don't think like any live or anyone's video like should be getting hate, especially if a non-content creator, you know. Bit of a red flag, block and delete. They're testing my Auromorph liquid, they always do, as it's a big bottle. My goodness. Did they? Right, so I put setting spray on, haven't I? I put my finishing powder on, which I didn't show you any of that, so apologies about that. Okay, let's put this palette back and I can like work on my eyes. But people that are coming now, you're coming to the best bit, I feel like, anyway. Yes, because opiate. Well, if they would have tested my medication, they probably would have had a seizure. So just quite surprised that they do that. I mean, it's a drug at the end of the day. What do they do, you know? I have to carry prescription and doc's letters. Yeah, I think my mum will, you know. I want to take her to Paris when I'm back working. You know, I want to go, like, I think she'd just love Disneyland. She's such, like I am, I love Disney. My mum loves Elsa and Anna. And hopefully by the time we get there, Elsa and Anna will still be there. I think they will. And I just would love to take her. I think she'd really like it. So I think I'll need to get, I think I'll need to actually get, like, obviously a prescription, an updated prescription, and then a letter from the doctor. Because she's actually got this thing, like, it's like a cage in a like where her lung is, because when she was in hospital in a really bad way, between each lung and her heart, it like, she had a pulmonary embolism, and basically they had to get this specialist doctor down from Manchester to put this cage in, and it was only meant to stay in for 6 weeks, but she was so ill that they couldn't take it out, and now it has to stay in, so that's going to be bleeping like crazy. But that should be able to just get picked up anyway, shouldn't it, from the x-ray machine? They should just be able to see, you know. Well, I don't know, but hopefully it won't be an issue. I need to get my passport renewed as well. So No, you don't get it back if you get on the plane. I just thought maybe you could appeal to get it sent back to you afterwards. That's what I was asking. Yes, oh, they test it in the machine. I thought you meant they test it. That's why I was confused. Could you imagine? I was actually surprised when I took a plane home from Indiana. I didn't have any problems. I was expecting problems because I had a pain pump. Well, that's good that you didn't have any problems. £25 for a letter at my dog, crazy. I don't think they would charge my mum too much, if anything. I mean, I think last time we needed a letter, I think it was £10, but obviously things have gone up since then. Right, I don't know why I'm looking in my face brushes, because I need an eyeshadow brush. I'm just going in this Revolution powder here. Guys, as well, I don't know if you're interested, but I was talking about it when I was in here by myself. I've got a new channel that I'm going to be doing content for. It's called Embracing My Curls. So it's like the curly girl method. I'm going to be reviewing products. There's a TK Maxx haul going up. I just bought a couple of things that in my mind are essentials. That's going to go up, I don't know when, but soon. At the minute, I've done my intro. So that's up. If you're not interested in that type of content, that's fine. But if you are and want to support that channel, I would love for you to go over and, you know, subscribe if you can. Right. So I need to use these palettes a bit more. So we've got the Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette, because they're Project Pan palettes, and I need to do the updates. And then we've got the YSL one. No, it gets thrown in the trash. You have two options. One, throw it away. Two, don't board the flight. That's crazy. What are you supposed to do? You know, I mean, blimey. We had someone on flight with pump and one with diabetic pump. They had no probs getting through, asked for special assistance. My Crohn's flared up in Aberdeen and they rushed me through. I feel like for some people, it's like, for some people, they get like special treatment. I mean, I suppose it just depends how serious you are, like medically. Like if I say I was on a plane and I had a seizure on the plane, then of course I'm going to need special medical treatment. But yeah, I'd hope that would never happen to me. Right, I'm just going to wipe this BK Beauty brush off. And we're going to go in. Oh, I want to use the silver today. This one here. Because obviously I've hit pan here, which is what I wanted to do all along. I want to use it up. I don't like this shade here. I think it's really, really crap. But yeah, I'm getting a bit of a dent here. So we'll start off with that one first. Love the glow. Thank you. You know I love a good glow. I'm surprised I'm glowing at all, Morag, because I haven't got any glowy products on. Andrew, your mum would qualify to get it when you apply for booking the flights. yeah, I don't know when that's going to be. Need some money first. You're supposed to read everything, even the small print, because it does tell you what you can and can't bring. My husband just didn't read the rules. I personally don't fly. I've done it once and no thanks. I remember when I went to Turkey. Oh, it was so horrible. I loved being in Turkey, but flying to Turkey, somebody got really ill on our plane. He had a heart attack, and they was saying, like, this, you've got to bear in mind this was years ago, and they were saying, like, the pilots were saying, is there anyone medically trained? Can anyone do first aid? Is there a doctor on the plane? And it's like, what? You don't have someone medically trained who can help this poor guy out. So anyway, he didn't make it. He didn't make it, so the plane had to obviously land. And then we had to wait hours for buses, well, like coaches. And what should have been, I think it's a 3-hour flight, isn't it, Morag, to Turkey? What should have been a 3-hour flight took us 24 hours to get there. And then the people on, like, most of the people that was on the coaches and going to the hotels and stuff were saying, I think we should be refunded, or at least get another day in Turkey, because it's not our fault that somebody died on our plane. I mean, how callous is that? I wasn't bothered at this point. I was just happy to get to the hotel, and, you know, it's like, this man and his family hadn't even got a holiday. You know, it was on the way there. I'm going to just turn the light down a bit, yeah, like that. It's like he's on the way there, you know. I don't know how people can be like that. I was always worried because I didn't have my COVID vaccine, and I haven't flown since I was 16, so I didn't know if they required it to get on the plane. I'm not sure about that. I know that you had to wear masks, didn't you, at the time? I'll have to ask my friend Naomi, because I know she travelled a bit. I booked, but have yet to pay. I understand what you mean, Morag. We had that on Where to Florida. Lucky was docks on board. It was 4 hours 40 from Aberdeen. I wouldn't go. What part of Turkey did you go to, though? I think that's enough blending for that. Right. Oh my gosh, I went there. Marmaris. I actually liked it. Right, the one thing is, though, like, when I went to Marmaris, we went to, can't remember where we went, but it was like a religious place. And this guy came on the bus, and he had his top off, you know, like a typical Brit would do. He had his top off, and basically the tour guide said, where's your top? And he said, back in the hotel. And he said, you can't come then. You can't go round, like, where I'm taking the group is to a religious place. You can't come round unless you've got a t-shirt to wear. And he didn't, so he couldn't do that trip. I think it was some kind of like church, or it had been a church in the past. Right, what I've done, I've just gone into the shed now. Oh, thank you for joining, Joy, anyway. Have a good day. No, I decided to stay in Pennsylvania. I might go back for a visit because they just had another baby, but living with his wife was too much. It was hard staying out of their business when I saw it. It's horrible, isn't it? Keep in touch, Joy. I miss you. Oh, have you not been doing videos? I've not got any notifications. I need to check that I'm still subscribed to you, because sometimes like YouTube will just unsubscribe people. So I'll check that when I'm off here, Joy. And yeah, hopefully we'll speak to you again soon. Right, I'm really gonna have to deepen that up, I think. So this is a Retha 13 brush. Everyone raves about them, don't they? Do I? No, I prefer my Jessup Beauty brushes. But I didn't pay for this. Naomi got it for me. She sent it to me in friend mail. Right, then we can blend that out. Not with that brush. My nose keeps running. Does anyone else's nose run when they put makeup on? And yesterday when I was going out for food with my mum, I forgot to put glitter glue on. It didn't hold up. Like these two shades, they didn't hold up because there was no glitter glue down. So anyone that says like glitter glue doesn't really work, for my eyes it does. Right, let's get the W7 Sparkle Stay out. My son works 3 jobs, cooks, cleans and cares for the boys. She's lazy and plays video games and yells at him all the time. It was hard keeping my mouth shut while living with them, but she wanted me to. My goodness, Jamie. You know, you did well not to say anything. But then if you did say something, it's like, you know, your son might not like it, mightn't he? But she wanted me to watch my grandson while they worked. Just going in with this Wayne Goss Essential Eye Core Pencil. I can't speak. Pencil in Precious Opal. So that looks like that. Bit watery. And then let's I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, and we're going to see how this goes on with the brush, but I probably need to go in with the fingers. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach. This is a really nice colour. I didn't use this for the longest time. It's one thing if my son wants to deal with IBS, but when Decca turned a year, it's like she stopped wanting to mother him. She stayed in her room for 3 days, and my son said, "Go see your son." Does she have postnatal depression or anything like that? She's been diagnosed with that. Oh, I've got an itchy. Right, then we'll blend that out. Just trying to establish now what lippy to wear. I think most of them are in my bag. I've got a really nice Chanel one in my bag, but for the sake of the video, I'll have to pull one out. I've just got like my high-end lipsticks over there, so I'll pull one out of there. That's nice. Get some mascara on. So I'm using the 17 Another Level Volume Mascara. I nearly bought a new one yesterday from Primark. It's a dupe for the MAC one, and I can just tell it's a dupe for that. So I might get that next time. But I do like this, but I don't want to get it again because I like variety. Oh, thank you. Thanks for saying you like my makeup. I don't think I can pronounce that username. Need to get my friend out of the way. But she just had another baby and everything is about the new baby. She says she's upset going to work and not putting her babies to sleep. I think little babies give her more attention. How's the little one feeling about that, the other one? Does he get jealous? Did you say his name was Decca? Right, so that's the mascara on. So pretty I look. Must dig my palette out. Forgot how nice that green is. Oh, do you have this one? Yeah, get it out. Right, I want to use some more of this, so I'm going to put it in the inner corner. I haven't wiped it off. Just make sure there's nothing on it. It's stained, and this brush is stained. I think it was a BH Cosmetics one. Yeah. And it's stained. It's not got eyeshadow on it or anything, because I washed a crap ton of brushes. At least I'm not going to my sister's like in pastel makeup or bright makeup or blue. She doesn't like it. She's always like, what have you come as? I'm like, do you not like my makeup? I'm like, well, you don't have to wear it. Right, I'm going to go in with a bit more of this on the ring finger. So that's what it looks like. Just going to tap it on though. I wonder if I'd be able to hit pan on this silver before the end of the year. I mean, there's a bit of a dent there, isn't there? I'd just continue working on this bit where the dent is. And I want to see nothing in there by the end of the year. And I would love for panning both these as well, but they're really, really hard pressed, and I don't care about this. It's just so chalky, watch. Let's turn the light down a bit. Very, very chalky. Yeah, Decker can tell it. He loves his daddy, but not close to his mum. Oh dear. And what does your son say about it all? Just blending now. Has he not had a word with his wife? Because if she's all about the new baby, then Decker, no matter his age, he'll know. And like you say, he already knows he's all for his dad. And you do get that, don't you, with children? 1 minute they'll be all for the dad and the next all for the mum. I was a complete daddy's girl when I was young. I hate the pink on the end, looks awful on me. Can you see how chalky it is? Right, I wish she would have, like, because that's not the same formula. And like when I just picked it up with my finger, you couldn't see just how chalky it was. But guys, if you got this palette, just swatch it. Swatch it. These two shades here, I can't remember what she calls it, but it's not the same as this. I think this is just classed as her shimmer, and these are more metallics. Let's see. Right, so that's those two. Let me go in with the other swatch. You can't even see it. You can't see the difference. But trust me, guys, when I say it really is not a great formula. And I know that she's just wanted us to test, well, not test, but she wanted us to have each eyeshadow that she does, like a metallics, a shimmers, a mattes. But yeah, at the moment I'm using this like on the lid, and then I'll go over the top with this. So I am trying to use it up, but once this is gone, then I'm just not going to bother using this. Thanks, Mads, and thank you for coming in. Defo not the same formula, it's rank. I always say crap, but yeah, I completely agree, Morag. I need to get this lip oil off so we can put a lippy on. Do I know what I'm wearing? There's nothing in this pot. Well, there is. I could put these lip glosses on. So I've got the Revolution Pink Sparkle and I've got the Fenty Beauty Holographic, but I don't really want to. And that's too dark, that P. Louise one. So there we're all in that project I'm doing, the lip service project pan. So I don't really want to do that. Will this Dior one go? I do feel like I need like kind of a nude. Yeah, we won't do that one either. I'm done. Wonder if I've got anything in these lip crayons. Look at all the lip crayons I've got that I can use. That green shadow is beautiful. I do like the palette, other than like the one that I was talking about. The reason I pulled this out for, it's part of the fun-sized eyeshadow palette that I'm doing at the moment with the Fantastic Ladies group over on Facebook. Do you know, so it's part of that. The reason why I pulled it out is because I was thinking about the mini retro palette, and I just thought, you've got the mini sized, use that and see how you feel about that. Right, let's see what I've got. Loads of lip crayons that I don't even use. We love a good lip crayon, don't we? Well, that gloss is nice from Primark. Could probably wear that over the top of whatever lip crayon I want to. Okay, let's see. Right, so I've got 4 here. I might have to do some swatches on my hand. I heard her mini palettes aren't as good as her bigger palettes. Is that true? What, a mini palettes like this or a midi palettes? Because you've got kind of like small, medium and large, don't you? And so if you let me know, I can tell you. What's the lighter shade? I think it might be that one. They're all Primark lip crayons. So let's do a few swatches. They don't all come with shades on them. That's the only issue I've got here, so I can't really let you know. Primark don't do these anymore anyway. Well, that doesn't come with a shade name on it. That's wonderful. But they're all PS Velvet Matte Lipstick crayons. So let's do that there. Then I think it's this one. So this one's light brown. I think the £5 compared to the others. So these are the £5 ones. I feel like it depends what you get. Like I've got one. It's called the Mini Star. I absolutely love it. It's got like a blue-brown shade in there. But I think the blue-brown shade has gone bad. I think I might do a video with that on Sunday. You know, Second Chance Sunday, I might do a video with it and try and use it again. And if it's gone bad, what I'll probably do is just take it out of the pan, because all the other shades are absolutely fine in it. So yeah, I'll probably just do that. And yeah, so if you want to watch that, I'll be going live when on Sunday, probably 6 o'clock at night UK time. Light brown. So this is more cool toned. So that's that one. Then we've got a pink one, which doesn't... Oh, it's called Nude Beach. Get that down there. That one's Nude Beach. I'm a fan, notice me. Are you really? I've never seen you in my comments before. Then this one's called Hustle. This is probably going to be too dark. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Part of me wants to use this cool toned one. Probably won't go, but we're going to try it because I've not used it in ages. So yeah, like the £5, I would say most of them that I've got are good. I think I've got 5 eyeshadows. I think I've got 5 eyeshadows in my 5 palettes, should I say, not 5 eyeshadows of them. And then I think I've got another, no, I must have more than, I can't remember how many palettes of Natasha Denona I've got quite a lot. But I won't buy every single eyeshadow palette she comes out with. Yeah, it's too cool, I think. I like it, but I think it's too cool. Maybe we can put some of this over the top. This high gloss. I don't know what shade this is. Why do Primark do this? They put the sticker here. They put the shade name on the sticker. And then they don't actually, like, they could put it here. And they don't. I have a few of their 5 pans, but I don't have any of the bigger ones, so I can't compare it. Is there any one of the bigger ones that you're thinking about getting? Because if I've got it, then maybe one day I can do a live with it and you can see what it looks like on my eyes. Like I said, I don't have every single one. The next one I want to get is probably going to be that Yucca palette she's come out with. That one looks really, really nice. I thought it might be the golden one that she's coming out with. She's coming out with that whole collection, isn't she? Just blend, blend, blend. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. I do actually really, really like the finished result. I like this over the top of what I was using before. I think I'm just gonna put that in my handbag and take that to my sister's. She's already texted me. She's like, are you coming or leaving it till next week? And I'm like, calm down, I'm in a live. Well, I haven't messaged her yet. But guys, I'm gonna have to go. If you could do me a favour and like this video, I would really, really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, this is the overall look. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you now on... Oh, I'm doing a live tomorrow as well. So I'll see you tomorrow. That'll probably be a Shop My Stash live because my Shop My Stash video goes up this evening. And then on Sunday, it will be the Second Chance Sunday. Hi, Louise. I'm really, really sorry, hon. I've got to go. I've got to go to my sister's now. But this is the overall finished look. I'll just tell you what I used. I used the Natasha Denona fun size. Well, it's in my fun sized project pan, and that's what it looks like. So I used this shade here in the crease, this shade in the outer V, this shade all over the lid, and then this shade in the inner corners. And then for lips, let me just show you. So I used this Primark lip crayon in the shade Hustle, no, light brown. But it was really, really cool and it looked nice. But then I went over it with this high gloss by Primark, and I do think it looks more neutral, which is nice. But that's basically all I've done apart from like my face makeup. So yeah, thank you for coming along and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys.